Hello everyone! Hello and welcome to this bonus episode of Let's Play Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I'm Black Shadow. And like I said at the end of the last video, it's been a few days actually since that's been uploaded actually. Game. And at this moment in time, just give you sort of a little check of what's going on. I'm still in the process of getting all the epilogue files. I believe I have 5 at the moment out of 8, so I'm nearly there. Funny thing, folks, actually, is I've noticed, although the playthrough took about 5 hours, see, I've been running around with, on infinite ammo, which has made it a lot faster. Infinite ammo is one of the things you can win from a mercenary side game, folks. And I've gotten that, and with that, I've been going through the game on an average of about 2.5 hours of playthrough. Yeah, pretty quick. I'm amazed I can get it done that fast myself, but hey. But anyways, folks, so this is not what this video is about, folks. As I said, because it is, I knew it was going to take a while for me to do all the playthroughs, and I've nearly got them all done. I'm going to be doing this video, folks. But what if video, folks. Throughout the game, we have made a whole host of choices, and not just because some people actually asked me about it, but you know, it's interesting if you look at what, when some of these choices you make, what the alternative, folks, is. And this video is basically going to be showing you some of the other options, because like the last one about with Nemesis on the bridge actually makes a bigger effect than I remembered. And I figured, hey, I got to go through the game a few more times, so I figured, why not spend one of them? I'll show you this, folks, because it's kind of interesting. So yeah, you can see we've got 5. If I go to the epilogue, you'll see 5 here. Nearly done. You'll probably recognise a few of those faces from if you pause that. Game, do I have to go all the way through? God damn it. Well, anyways, folks, so this video is going to be dedicated to, what if, folks? What if we'd done the other choice? And you'd be surprised, some of the things in this game, folks, that are actually choices. There's a few which you might not have thought it was a choice, but hey-ho. So anyways, folks, so I hope you enjoy this bonus video, and I'll see you at wherever the hell I decide to go to first. Thanks, game. That real epic. And this is actually the first place we're going to go to, folks. On top of actually sort of showing you all those sort of alternate choices, I'm also going to actually take this opportunity to, show you any other sort of bonus stuff I want to show you. As you can see, we've got all 5 of our costumes here now, which, I must have got them about 3 times over now, honestly, folks. So I might as well go have a look at all of them right now. This one you've already seen, folks. That was the Regina costume off of Dino Crisis. There's Jill's Old Star's outfit there. But now for the 3 that you haven't seen yet, folks. I just save state for some reason. See, so going from left to right, see what we've got here. So this. Now, when I admit, folks, when I first saw this, it sort of struck me sort of Claire Redfield-ish, this costume, but I kind of like it in a way. I think it's kind of cool. Well, the sound skips slightly. Just change references so you can see a bit better. But yeah, folks, I don't know, is that another, is this another reference to a thing, or is this just a original costume? I don't really know, folks. Actually, it reminds me, folks, during this video, I'm going to be on infinite ammo, because I've got not much choice, actually. The button to do is on infinite ammo, really, folks. Infinite ammo, as you can assume, means that you don't need to reload the gun, ever. It'll just keep firing, you don't need to reload it, anything like that. Though you can still pick up ammo and still create ammo, though, for that matter, folks, just so you know. And actually, this does apply. I'm going to quickly say ahead now, folks, of the first choice we'll be making. Of course, the first choice you make in the game is whether to fight Nemesis or not in the at the front yard, folks. Now, obviously, I'm going to be taking the option to fight Nemesis, but you're thinking, oh, he's just going to put out a shotgun, keep firing, blah blah blah, not very interesting. Well, it is actually quite challenging because you don't have a lot of health, and you've just got to be a pretty good dodger, and he's very resilient the first time you fight him. And just to say ahead of sort of game, folks, when we fight Nemesis, I will be fighting it as if I had normal ammo, folks, because you have 7 shells in a shotgun. You find 1 yellow gunpowder B, which you can combine for an extra 7 shells. So I will play through that like I've got 14 shotgun shells before going to the handgun, just so you know. Right, anyway, so this is the 4th costume you get. A rather somewhat unusual sort of massive white suit with a red undershirt. Undershirt? It's a shirt, man. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this, folks. It's kind of cool in a way. I noticed the sort of the leggings are sort of cut down the sides. That's kind of cool, I suppose. But bit strange that. And what the hell are those shoes? Are they like smart high heels or something? I'm not a fashion guru, so I'm sure there's someone who can highlight me to what exactly those are. But God knows. And the 5th costume you get, folks, is not her STARS uniform, folks. Not her STARS uniform at all. And I know this is the last one you get because I got obviously a C again. So I got 4 costumes. This is the only one I didn't get. And it's sort of, well, sort of a beat cop sort of idea. You know, you can get the idea, folks. Although is that still a STARS emblem on the right? Huh. Strange. Not necessarily what I would be wearing in the midst of a zombie apocalypse, but hey-oh. But for the purpose of this video, I said I was going to at the beginning of the first actual playthrough, folks, and it is going to be, we're doing this with Jill's standard outfit, original outfit, folks. I mean, it was only ever going to be that way. Well, anyways, folks, so that's the costumes there. They're kind of alright, but this is still the best. And I will see you at the first decision. Damn it, why can't it carry over the STARS uniform? That sucks. I'm sorry, but it's just so cool. Anyways, we get to see Brad have his face decimated again. Alright, admittedly, not a nice way to go. Although his face does remind me of the Joker there. But that's a moot point. So anyways, folks, I'm Bowie. There's probably some of you been waiting to watch this, folks. But it's time to hopefully kick his backside and not ours. Fight with the monster! Now, remember what I said, folks? Oh, snap. Yes, I did forget to bring the handgun with me. Ugh. And I'd already saved over the save state previously, so I couldn't hide that. Never mind. But no, I've gone back quickly to grab that. We're back in the sort of front yard. I went and got the card case before I left because Brad's body does disappear. You know, the janitor comes along pretty quickly. So let's take him on. Now, like I said, folks, 14 shotgun shells. If you've somehow skipped ahead in the video and you've sort of missed what I said earlier, that was a poorly timed shot. I may have infinite ammo on, but for the purposes of this boss fight, we are going to do it, properly. Oh, this is not a good start. Problem is, it's hard anyways for... No, you don't. Even if you've played this game plenty enough, folks, let alone say if, you know, I haven't put a save state down there actually, folks. I'm not doing save states down for this fight. Right, so that's 7 shells. You know, even if you, even if you've taken on Nemesis before, this is still pretty tricky. To be quite honest, it just requires a good dodging. Now, what you should be trying to do is running down the running down Nemesis' right side, because he'll try and grab you like that a lot of the time. Except he keeps chasing after me, which is quite annoying. I wish he didn't do that so much. I can't see! I couldn't see what was going on! We're at 10 shells. See, this is the problem, folks. 10 shotgun shells, he's not even down yet. Ah, I tried to dodge that. I didn't mean to go on the menu, but I'll take it. Ah! No! Right. So there you go, folks. 14 shotgun shells. He's not even down yet. Do you see the problem? And so then you're then forced... Well, he's down now, admittedly. But now you're now forced to do the rest of the fight, you know, with a pistol. Not ideal. Not ideal. No! Try and be clever. How dare you? And you see, this is why, you know, especially if you've never played this game before, you gotta, you know, it is so hard to run away. I mean, even then, especially if you've not got your dodging down, and I tell you what, it's tempting to, it's tempting to heal here, folks. I'm awfully concerned if he grabs us. I really am. Oh! Oh, we're in trouble. We're in a spot above it. Oh, we got away with that. We landed quite fortunately. Just give up. Ah, oh, see, look, I have got the dodging down now, folks. I admit I was never that hugely good at it. Me playing LP in this game, I've actually gotten pretty decent at it, and he's dead. Finally. But you see, if you had not had infinite ammo, your shotgun would be empty. Your handgun ammo would be pretty slim, if not almost all gone. It is hard, this fight. It is really tough. And I only really advise you even bother. Well, I wouldn't even advise you bother with trying to beat him here. It's just so difficult. And I don't know. I just don't think it's hugely worth your time, folks, in all honesty. But if you want to get, say, the special weapons and stuff early, if you want to get the 7th item, or you just fancy a bit of a fun little challenge, then by all means. It's just that if you're doing this in a proper game, no, you're in trouble now, because even if you take him out here, you've still got to fight Nemesis inside the police station, and seeing as your shotgun is now empty, and that's pretty low, if not almost all gone, it is so tough. It is so tough, it is a joke. Oh, and actually, yes, folks, by the way, if you, that's one thing as well, you might be wondering what the hell this item is, the card case. I've actually explained. If you choose to fight the monster, you fight Nemesis, Brad's body's still here, and while it's still there, you can actually check it, and you'll find this item on it, a card case. And you'll find inside is Brad Stark's card. And basically, you can now get that, and you can use that instead of having to go into the briefing room in order to get Jill's card. You can, if you so want to, you can decide to fight the monster, grab Brad's card, and then run inside. And just do it that way. You know, there's nothing to stop you from doing that. Just because you say fight the monster doesn't mean you have to fight it. But that's just a moot point. Anyways, folks, so that's that. So, yeah, so I'm going to see you at the, well, the next decision point. So I'll see you there. But, oh, this isn't right, though. I need a door transition. This just isn't right. God damn it. I'll see you in the next area, wherever that's going to be, folks. Thank you, Carlos. Yes, you know exactly where we are, folks. Point just a little bit ahead of the game here, folks. We're here just before the rest towel rant here. The newspaper office. Back here, folks. Now, this is the state of play as things are at the moment. Just so you know, inside the locker, I actually picked up a Magnum. Except I'm not actually going to use that for this because it's a bit ridiculous, really. I still want to have sort of a degree of sort of realisticness. As far at least when I'm recording. When I'm not recording, I'll just put up the magnum, blow everything out of sight. And I've realised I haven't got the lockpick with me again. God damn it. That was deeply intelligent, wasn't it, folks? So obviously you'll remember back in the rest towel rant, while I go get my lockpick. Go away. You will remember that we what was it now? Yes, obviously the choice that we had to make, and then we sort of went in there, found Carlos. So now we get to go and make. We can make the other decision now. However, it's not actually the only decision that you make here, folks, because although it may not seem obvious, folks, obviously we go in the restaurant. However, surely there's nothing stopping you going to the newspaper office as well. And this is one of the couple of places, folks, where you're actually making a decision without even realising you're making sort of a decision that would have an effect on how the next part of the game plays out, folks. Believe it or not, there's a few times you'll come across places like that. Well, I just fiddle around with my equipment here. Yeah, one thing I am doing, folks, is I am reloading the gunpowders here. Or combine them, and the reason for that is because I want to also show off the enhanced handgun and shotgun ammo, folks. Did a great research, folks. In order to get access to the enhanced ammo, you need to have combined, like say this gunpowder A. You need to have combined that 8 times, and the same for the shotgun shells. However, if say you combine say 2 A gunpowders, so you get gunpowder AA, only counts as 1. So you gotta keep that in mind, folks. Right, so we don't need the crank, but we do need that, and I'm keeping all the help with me, folks, because as you can see, we don't have an awful lot, so I'm gonna keep that with me. So, folks, this is going to be the first decision maker, and this is a pretty. It won't take very long to make this decision at all, folks. And that is that we go inside, like normal, having forgotten our lockpick from last time. And we head in, we use our lockpick to open this up, get our fire hook, and then we open up our thing here. Then you open it up, Carlos will stumble across him.
What's that?
But we don't need to listen to him, we listen.
Wait! How did he find me?
Magic. So, obviously, last time we head into the kitchen. So what happens if, say, we decide to run into the basement?
This way.
Rightio. So we now go down here. And the pipes just burst open to folks, and that is Nemesis' doing. And you might be able to notice, folks, you'll see the water level is actually increasing pretty quickly, folks, which is obviously not a good thing. Means we can't stay down here. We need to get the hell out of here, folks. Luckily, the game will actually not allow you to drown if you just let the water come up high enough.
Follow me.
About there. What will happen is Carlos will immediately take you back up the ladder, and then you have to fight Nemesis. No, you have to fight it properly. However, when this breaks, there is something else you can do, and if you go this way, folks, you see up here, this little opening. Don't know if I talked about this last time, but you can escape through here. And apparently we go back to help Carlos, though it didn't show that. And then we peer out here.
Wait. I have to ask you something.
I know. You want to ask me out? All the foxy ladies love my accent.
God almighty.
It drives them crazy.
What? Keep dreaming. Tell me, why did Umbrella send your team in?
So I'm just getting
We're
the
here to
right.
rescue
Yeah,
the
and that plays on normally. You know, except you then get sort of ambushed by zombies. Which, interestingly enough, if you see here long enough, a zombie will actually appear down this path you have to walk, which makes no sense. So that's that if you had gone through there. Now, what about, folks, if, say, and I have got my gem with me, I'm going to do this while I'm going along. Then why have I got a lockpick? Well, actually, there is a reason I've got the lockpick, actually, folks. So let's say we instead decide, no, we're not going to go that way. We're going to go to the newspaper office first. Yep, we know that doesn't work. Thank you, game. So what? So let's say we come up here first. Now, and again, before heading to the restaurant, you can head in there if you want, but before, say, opening and using the fire hook. So all seems, you know, pretty similar as last time, folks. Oh, do hurry up, Jill. We turn on our power. Turns that on. And then we make our way up. That still explodes. Why not? And then we head in here. But this is where things change. Because you head in here. Different scene plays out here, folks.
Hey,
Where am I?
relax. You're fine.
If you say so, but my head feels like it's about to explode. Anyway, name's
What's this,
Carlos.
aliens?
Glad to meet you, lady.
Oh, God. That was quick.
Jill, Alpha Team, RPD's STARS unit. Who do you represent?
Stars, I see. Well, I'm a member of the Biohazard Countermeasure Force sent by Umbrella Incorporated.
Sent by Umbrella?
Yep.
Hey, don't look at me like that. What did I say? Do you have a problem?
Oh no. It's him!
And Nemesis will instead chase us this way. Now, again, there's two ways you can go about this, folks. One, you see, you can jump out the window, or we can hide in the back. So let's say we decide to hide in the back. So this is Metal Gear Solid style. And there is a random explosion for some reason. And Nemesis will drop the next item box. Being, well, in this case, the first aid box for what I've got, because it's the third one. Except you'll notice that there is no jewel here. The jewel needs to be... you then need to go to the restaurant and collect that. But much like being in the restaurant as such and having blown the hell out of Nemesis, you've still got to take out Nemesis normally. Now the problem with this, folks, is that as you can tell, there's not a lot of room, which is a significant issue. There is no room whatsoever to maneuver here at all. It is not good. And then you can take him out and whatever. So let's see, what if we decide to do it the other way? Epic motion!
That killed! Just so you know, I'm not into that pain is pleasure thing, okay?
Just deal with it.
What?
That thing wants me dead. We've got to get out of here.
Pain is pleasure? What the hell is wrong with you, Carlos? And you do occasionally, you will find there's a couple of red herbs actually down back here, folks, which is, well, it's kind of handy, folks, I suppose. Especially in my case, since I've got no health, so I'm actually going to take these. And then you'll actually get into this little back alleyway, folks, which, under any other circumstances, you can't actually get in here. This is the only way you can actually get into this alleyway, folks. And it took me a long time to figure out this is the only way you can get in here. This is still above us, by the way, sort of standing in the window, probably. And then if you open this...
Wait. I have to ask you something.
I know.
And then
You wanna
this
ask
scene
me out?
plays
All
again.
the foxy ladies love my accent. It drives them crazy.
Now, actually, speaking of
I
which,
have to know.
so
Why did Umbrella...
there is something else that you can do as well. Actually, if you hide in the back here, and it's something else I didn't actually show in the first playthrough, folks. Like, obviously, you know, when you take out Nemesis here, or if you take him out hiding in the kitchen back in the restaurant, what happens if you just leave? Because obviously you know that Nemesis gets back up. So what if we just leave? Now the clue if you go here is that obviously you've got another sort of place to go through, so you hear Nemesis's music. But of course, if you are in the restaurant, then there is no clue whatsoever that no, Nemesis actually gets back up. You'd leave, and then suddenly it will happen. But slightly different conversation.
I need to ask you something. Why did Umbrella send your team here?
Our mission is to rescue the civilians.
How kind of you. Considering Umbrella caused all this in the first place, those liars!
It's not nice.
Look, we're just mercenaries, hired hands. Do you really think the master would tell his dogs why they have to retrieve the stick he just threw? No time for talking. If you can believe me, then join us. Think about it.
So yeah, folks, so slightly different conversation there. Not much, but there is enough of a different conversation. And also, depending on which one you actually go to first here, folks, and I can't remember which one it is, because you can actually, there is also this, what you choose here, does affect the next part of the game, not just the fact that you then have to get the jewel from over here, but I can't remember, is it the place you go to, or the action you take, so as such. I'm pretty sure it's the place you go to, actually affects the next couple parts of the game. Now, I'm not going to show you, the restaurant, because basically now what you need to do, you go into the restaurant, there's a few zombies, you use the fire hook to open the water passage, and then you go down there and you find the jewel on the corpse down there, and then you then take that back here. So I'm not actually going to show you that, folks, at all. What I am going to do though is, well, I'm not going to show you that, folks. And what I am going to do is I'm going to do that, and that's probably going to be. I'm just trying to think how I'm doing this now. I can't remember. Yeah, folks. Alright, I'm gonna do that, and then so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go get the jewel, and then I'll see you at the next place where things change, which should be the gas station. Believe it or not, that might seem crazy, but it does. So I'll see you there. Right, so here we are at our gas station. Yeah, I've just got Magnum with me for the moment because, well, it doesn't really matter. So we'll grab these, and you might be wondering, okay, so what's different? You know, it all seems pretty fine, but you'll notice things might be a bit different when we get to about here. You'll notice Carlos hasn't walked in yet. Nothing around here. But if you walk here, Nikolai instead.
I'll check over there.
Did his voice skip there slightly, or was it just me? He says he'll have a check over here, apparently. Well, while he's doing that, we might as well have a crack at this. And I've been doing a bit of looking into this, folks. It does seem that which one of these you get, it seems that you can always do the solution in 2 moves, as such. It's just well, getting it in 2, which is not easy sometimes. There we are. You can do it in 2. It just takes a moment sometimes to figure it out. Some of them are quite easy. So, folks. Anyways, so grab a machine oil, and we'll get the hell out of here. Except that. And so, in that fashion, Nikolai, in brackets, dies. Well, not brackets. You know what I mean, folks. Obviously, he's he's not dead. And I'll let you see this because I know how much people like explosions in video games. It's what you pay your dollars for. And another mess. So you might be wondering, well, where the hell's Carlos then? Well, I know exactly where he is, but yeah, again. So if you I did a bit looking into it actually, folks, as to what causes Nikolai to appear instead of Carlos. And I remember last I was saying, but I didn't know if it was the place you went to. Don't think it is, folks. It's down to the choice you make actually at these places, because in both of these you have one choice which sort of like instantly sort of knocks out Nemesis, so that you can get the item. So here you throw the light, here you hide in the back, and then you've also got sort of like a running away choice, which sort of here was to go into the basement, and here was to jump into the jump through the window. If you take that running away choice, that's what sparks this sort of path route instead, folks. Just so you know. But on that, actually, folks, I might as well say something I might as well show you is here the gunpowders. Now I know normally, I would now go to the next base, but I might as well show you this with the gunpowders, because like I said earlier, back when we were at the boutique, I had been sort of investigating it, and it takes 8 times in order to what's the word I'm looking for here? To make enhanced ammo, that's the one I'm looking for. And I know, because I've been counting, is that we are now on 7. So what I will show you now is if we drop some stuff, drop that, and we take our reloading tool here. And what you will find is you've got this here, we've got our gunpowders, so as per normal, you can obviously combine these up and you get sort of 20 bullets sort of for each separate one you get. However, on the 8th time of asking and every time afterwards, if you combine it with a reloading tool, you'll be asked if you wish to create enhanced ammo. Now, it's up to you whether you can or not. You can still actually decide whether not to, because you can create the enhanced ammo, but if you create normal ammo, you'll actually get more bullets anyways, but you'd be crazy not to take it, folks. This is the enhanced handgun ammo, folks. The Black Taurus rounds. 9 parabellum rounds added with a powerful powder, creating a reloading tool, used for either the M92F or the SIG Pro, folks. You cannot use it with the STI Eagle, which is kind of a shame, but I understand why, because that'd just be completely broken. But it's pretty cool, actually, and if you combine 3 together, you get 61 bits. You get 4 clips of enhanced handgun ammo. That is amazing. That's just phenomenal. That amount of ammo, that's crazy. So yes, you can't use it the Eagle, but what I'm going to do is I might as well show this off, folks, because why not? And yeah, because infinite ammo works slightly differently to how it would obviously in a normal game, but and one thing you might notice if I just fire the handgun here is, well, actually you can't hear it, but first of all it sounds different. It sounds like there's more of a rawer sound to it, and also you'll notice when you fire the gun, there's a bigger kickback, folks. It might not be too easy to notice, but there is a bigger kickback, a longer recoil, which is obviously going to be a trade-off for your, the more damage you've done. But I'm going to, well, show this off here, because I can. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these out with the Magnum, because might as well. And then we're going to come up here, and we're just going to put the battery in here, which I got off screen, because I've got to get it. Yeah, my bad. And I can actually show you what the enhanced handgun is, actually, folks. Now, one thing you might have noticed actually with the enhanced ammo is that it said that it can also be used with the Sig Pro, which is true. It can be used with the Sig Pro, except not in obviously in the main game because Carlos is the only person you have that uses the Sig Pro, and he can't use gunpowder. So the only person that can do that is well, he can't do it, but someone else can find it. I'll say that much. Anyway, folks, so this is the enhanced handgun. Yeah, that's the one. Right. Now, the effect that this has is that it will instantly knock back. I mean, aside from the fact that it's obviously it does a lot more damage per shot, is that it will instantly knock back whatever on earth it hits. It won't be able to knock it down in a way so that it's like not dead very often. If it falls down when you've shot it, you know, it's not gonna get back up on its own accord. Doesn't work that way. But it's alright though, actually. It's not, you know, considering it takes about 4, 5, maybe 6 shots to take out, take one of them out with enhanced handgun, which is alright, but, you know, the odds of you finding that as far as the main game is concerned are pretty rare. So, that's not really very often going to happen. So I'm trying to find save states. I had to spend a bit of time sorting some stuff out. So I've got save states littered here, there, and everywhere. So what we're going to do is we're going to ignore that now. I sort of showed you off, and well, seeing as we're here at the substation, this is our next decision. Anyways, while we're here, go away. Does involve doing a slight puzzle again. Ooh, yoink. And what I might just off-screen doing the puzzle. Although, in all honesty, it didn't take that long, but... I'll just do it again. You know, it doesn't take very long. There's some free gunpowder bees. I can ignore those because I've got save states far ahead of this, folks. Up to a little way ahead, so I don't need to worry about that because I've already got them in future ones. And we only need to activate one of these locks. You don't have to actually activate both. So we just activate this one because this is the one I find easiest to remember. We come in, grab our fuse, which just reminds me of a Magnum clip from RE2. And again, we've got our zombies here. And you remember, of course, the last time, we had to the emergency exit. So instead, we're not going to do that. We're going to be an electrician for the day. By jacking up the wattage. Bye. And like that, they die. Pretty easy, although you don't actually... From then, you then can't actually use the emergency exit, folks. And that's all well and good, although it does actually have another effect, actually, folks, that decision. Because, of course, if you run out the emergency exit, folks, you remember from the main LP, that, we walked out and then we got ambushed by, we walked out and then got ambushed by Nemesis, whereas if we walk out here now, there's no Nemesis. And basically, folks, this will cause you, if you do it that way, you won't fight Nemesis here. But you will fight him somewhere later. Now, where? So, yeah. I know what I'm doing. So, folks, so there you go. So that's the other choice there. Next up, we get to go to the sales office. For a different scene.
No! Don't make me do this, Murphy. I don't want to shoot you.
Don't make me do it!
Kill me!
I finished. Not human.
Wait, we don't have to do this.
Seems a mess.
Please hurry. Before I lose conscious. Before too late. Kill me!
Yeah!
I'm not laughing at him dying, I'm just laughing.
Murphy!
Oh, God.
Why? No.
I do feel kind of sorry for Carlos, though. I will admit it.
Carlos!
Yeah, folks, so if Mikhail doesn't kill him one time with a bullet to the head, then Carlos will very generously fill him with an assault rifle. Isn't that nice? Very, very generous indeed. So, what we need to do now is, well, that's that. So yeah, there's actually only one more thing that I'm going to show you before I end this video, folks. And just so you know, there is actually going to be a second part of it, a second one of these videos. There's a lot more than I realised that there is different to show you, folks. So yeah, so I will see you in a moment. And so we are now back here, and you might be wondering, what business do we have being back here? Well, there is a reason, folks. If you do not take on Nemesis at the substation, then when you're making your way back from the sales office, you have to fight him here instead. And he makes a mess of the fire hydrant with his rocket launcher. Thanks. But yeah, folks, so if you don't take on Nemesis at the substation area, you have to fight him here. And to be honest, it's a lot harder to fight him here because, it's very straight and narrow. Well, that bit's not so straight, but it's a very narrow area, and I always protest, you always consider fighting somewhere like that, because at least there's room to move around, at least. Which is always a big plus, folks. And that leaves just one thing left to show. Just one. And that is back in our parking lot. I love doing these transitions. They were cool and something, and I'm enjoying doing these here. And that, yeah, is back here with our shaking crates. I don't know what the hell. Shaking crates, huh? God knows. So obviously Jill now tries to climb, and then you have the crates that come down here. So not a lot. It's a pretty damn minor. This. It doesn't really make any difference what you do here, really. I mean, if you decide to climb up, then you just climb up. Simple as that. It all is pretty well. You just get up, and you don't have to backtrack through the little sewery bit there. You just carry on. But what if, say, you don't do anything? What if you just let it carry on, happily as you like? Then you actually get hit down here, folks. And obviously that's gonna hurt a bit, and you take some damage, folks. Basically, not ideal, but you come down here anyways. That is still ugly to look at. Get off me. But yeah, folks. So that is that is pretty minor, that actually. But in all honesty, folks. So yeah, so that's all I'm going to be showing in this video, folks. As I said, there's going to be one more left to do, which is going to cover a bit more distance. We're starting here with the trolley, and going through what will be the rest of it, folks. And after that, I should hopefully have. Well, I was going to say I should hopefully be able to have done the rest of them, but I'm not so sure actually. Because I'm gonna have to actually I need to head out of the city I'm in sort of on short notice. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I'm not back till some point on Friday. So don't know when I might not be able to get the next recording done till probably Sunday. I'm thinking, folks. So sorry, but there's been a family tragedy. Look at it that way, folks. So I'm sorry about that. But anyways, folks. So thanks for watching this little bonus episode. The gate is closed. Thanks. But yeah. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.